Hello and welcome to the Madhouse everyone, Tudor here, and in this video I want to do a little bit of a beginner's guide for Guardians of Atlas, a new game that is currently in open alpha, and I thought this is a good opportunity to show you guys just some of the basics here. Now this is sort of after you have completed battle training. If you have not done so, please go and do that one first, and I'm just going to jump into a game with just bots and just sort of explain the basics of the game, how everything is going and so forth. So I'm going to be giving instructions at every single step of the game, just so that you guys can be a little bit more familiar with what's going on, because at first you can get a little bit overwhelmed by everything that is going on. This is a 3 versus 3 game, sort of an RTS slash MOBA. As you can see here, we have 8 heroes. 4 factions. We have the red, green, blue, and then white faction. Now for this sort of tutorial I'm going to pick Vex because he is the hero that you play with during your tutorial. And in here Vex comes with a Spitfire. Each hero comes with his special trademark unit that is only going to cost you energy. We're going to go into that a little bit later. And you also have 5 units that you can choose. These are the basic 5. You are always going to start with the basic 5, and then you can buy additional units with the gold that you get if you win games, and you get gold even if you lose games, so that is fine. You are eventually going to get every single unit in the game. Now actually I'm just going to go with the basic 5 here, so that it's not too much of a complication. Again, I'm playing bots versus bots, so it's just me with 2 bots versus 3 other bots. Because I have picked the standard unit selection, the basic one is basically not that good, right? It's okay, you can get the hang of the game with it, but there are always going to be some advantages of buying new units and seeing each one how it plays and what strengths and what weaknesses it has. Now we're just going to wait for this loading screen here. As you can see, I am Vex. We have another red hero, another fire hero, it's Ares, and we have a green one which is Alder. Now all the bots play with the basic set, so it's not that big of a trouble. We're facing against 2 whites and the green. Their composition is a little bit better than us, but I think we can make do. More than sure. Right, so the game is pretty much loading in right now, 99%. And while there are some things that the tutorial is not really going to explain that well, I'm going to try to do my best in this video. Right, so it just plays like a MOBA from here. As you can see, we have top, we have bottom, and then the middle. It's not that much in the middle. Now I'm going to just spawn my hero here. This is just basic tutorial stuff, and I'm going to not use automated production here. Instead I'm going to queue up some Spitfires, my basic unit. I'm going to spawn them here and just do these camps. You do camps in order to gain resources so that you can build your army, upgrade it, whatever. So we have the production here. In basically a window that you produce stuff. I just queued up my Spitfires. We have research. This is a separate queue down here. That's the research queue. I'm here. And on research we have energy, bioshards, supply, and production slots. These are the production slots to a max of 6. Careful not to die here. Fight them a little bit back. There we go. So I chose to gain a production slot sort of right away, and then I'm going to want some supply. My Spitfires are building automatically. Get this guy, whoops, back before he died, which indeed happened. I'm going to go back here and heal. This is a healing generator. You can get your troops close to it so that you can heal. And as soon as my hero is sort of healed right now, I'm going to help this bot here. Not that he needs it. There we go. And now these resources are going to be split amongst us, so it doesn't matter which player goes over the resources. They are going to be split depending on how many heroes are nearby, to a maximum of 3.
Let's move.
Right, now these are the creeps. I'm just going to get our creeps and see if somehow the other bots missed their own, which is up here. And at minute 4, the first Titan's fight is going to come. You can see I'm just paying attention here. Gain another supply. If you don't do that, it's fine. It's going to be automatically done for you by the computer. Get one more Spitfire in there. And let's see. 2.5 minutes. Let's go up here and see if they have done that. Now, this is just basic stuff. My goal is to just play as normally as possible, so to say, no gimmicky stuff. Just building up my army and trying to explain everything. Now you can see these creeps channel some sort of ability, and if you just interrupt that, they're going to take quite a little bit of damage, which is going to help you take them down faster. So my team is down here to the neutral sort of creeps. They're not really creeps, they do not drop energy, they only drop shards. Up here, because you can see the enemies there. We also have wards like that.
Let's go.
And as you can see, I'm just queuing up more Spitfires, and I'm just going to upgrade to tech level 2 right now. Before the first Titan fight, now I'm sort of engaging here. It's not that good of an engagement for me, so I'm just going to back away. And apparently they want to chase, which is fine. Try to get them. Nope. They backed away right before the tower.
Unit production complete.
Okay. Now, as you can see, I did not pay attention there to the research bar, and they just queued up automatically bioshards. Instead, I want some more supply. So as we go, the Titan fight is very near. At minute 4 is going to be the first one.
Let's go.
And apparently my bots are on point as well. Now I have that ward up here, so I can see them if they try to ambush me. I also have one there, so that they're going around, which is giving us a really nice head start on our Titan. We have it, basically we just won this Titan fight. The bots won't really they don't play all that well, even the expert ones. But for this purpose of the tutorial, I just chose only bots. Now I lost quite a little bit of my army there, which was pretty bad on my part. Just try to get that Titan down. And this is a hero. Now, I tried to surround him so that he cannot escape.
A solid plan.
And just back away here so I do not get my hero killed. If you do get your hero killed, it's not that big of a deal. And apparently they got our Titan somehow, because we backed away from there. And as you can see, the Titan is basically just going to attack our structures. Now I'm going down here to defend this Titan while my team just got a kill there. Queue up more Spitfires, get more research. And we're going to get some upgrades as well really soon. Now we have ability power, attack damage, magic resist, and physical resist. So basically, attack power is everything that is automatically, basically the auto shots. And ability power is my D right here. We have the Scorch. That one is going to be benefit from ability power. Most of the time, if your enemy is not going for something really weird, you will want to get the physical resist, because the magical resist resists against, obviously, ability powers. And there aren't currently that many ability powers that are so dangerous for your team. Unless the enemy really knows what you're doing, what he's doing. So for starters, I really suggest doing physical resist. Of course, you can leave the automated production on, which I highly recommend for beginners. But for this video's purpose, I just went without it so that I can show you guys what's what and what you would want to do ideally. I was trying to chase that Celesta. There's another hero there.
All right.
Okay, so it's minute 7. These are the medium camps that spawn. This one here and that one.
Fine.
And let's get some energy queued up. They're chasing us pretty badly here.
Let's go.
I try to pick some things up. If you can pick that one. I am trying to sort of deny them this camp there, but I cannot really do it on my own. Instead, my teammate decided to do our own home camp, which is fine as well. We can make do with this one. I'm going to get some beetles next. And my teammate, I don't really know what the bot is doing.
Fine.
But now I'm standing in this healing zone right here, so I know I am safe. I'm just going to get this Spitfire. Oh, he cannot go there. Yes, thank you. So that I can queue up another beetle. And we got this one. More beetles for me.
Let's go.
See, our enemies still have not killed that medium camp, which is a good opportunity for us to go and pick it. We got that bot, and I'm going to try to get Fela as well. Surround her so she cannot get away. And there we go.
All right.
Now we are free to get this medium camp. And I want some more.
Let's do this.
Go. Going to do this easy camp as well here.
Fine.
And the next Titan is going to be basically 5 minutes away from when the previous Titan died.
Let's see if they like it hot.
That's how they work currently. The medium camps that I just showed you here and here, that one, which I am going to go to right now. Yo, my teammates have a point with this. I'm just going to wait for more attack damage next. Have enough resources from this. A ward there, just in case. Come on, get that one. Thank you. And I got my attack damage. Now we're going to do our own camps here. And this is just basic stuff at this point. I will want some of that.
Alright.
Let's go do our own camp, our own medium camp. There are 2 of them, this one here, and there's another one there. And as you can see, the enemies got them as well. These are just safe ones. We also have a hard camp right here. But that one is going to spawn a little bit later. Hard camp spawn at minute 14. In the meantime, we have another Titan.
Fine.
I don't know how this guy got here, but I will try to benefit from that.
Let's go.
Oh, they're just guys. Right. Now, as you can see, that guy popped his ultimate pretty bad. Now, I will try to just flood them with these things. So, that's just going to push them away. Right, that's enough. And now I cleared them away from this so that they cannot attack our Titan. While my team is sort of safely bringing theirs down. From now I'm just trying to deny them. Though I got Elspeth on my ultimate, I will try to make good use of. Almost. Wasn't so bad. Okay. Now I'm also going to go with the beetles again. So just try to deny them access to our army while we finish this Titan. And we got Titan. Now we could push here. I'm not really a fan of pushing with the first 2 Titans. With the third one, I think that is fine. Instead, I'm just going to go and do some easy camps, and also prepare for the hard camps as well.
We have destroyed an enemy tower.
Right, we got the tower. That one should fall as well.
Fine.
And I'm also pretty low, so I'm going to go back to a healing generator
We have destroyed an enemy
to
tower.
heal up a little bit. This is great. I got my tech to level 3. The reason for that is because I really want to start using that Ember Fiend.
Let's
The Pyrosaur not so much, but I guess I could replace my Cinder Beetles with the Pyrosaurs. Okay, minute 12 and a half. My teammates, I don't really know what they are doing, so I'm just going to go in and try to help as best as I can. I would like more minerals.
We have destroyed an enemy warp spire.
Oh. Okay, managed to push them away.
Let's go.
Don't really want to chase that far. Almost minute 13.
Fine.
I'm going to go do this base camp, and
Let's move.
then that is going to be a hard camp right there.
All right.
Right, I just pinged my teammates to go there. Really nice listening, obeying bots.
Fine.
So we're just going to go down there. I have queued up my Ember Fiend. The Ember Fiend is a really good unit for just trying to keep your opponent at bay, or if they have sieged up a location, then that is the unit to go to if you want to basically just get them out of there, which is sort of the meta right now. People like to siege up the middle a lot. Okay, pinging them again so that they can
Let's move.
stay here and help me with this camp. That is going to come in 10 seconds. Wasting time like this is fine. It's not that big of a deal. If you get a position really secured, then it's fine. There we go. So we got this hard camp, and then we are going to try to get the other one up top. Now I have maxed my supply, at least I'm intending to. Okay, fine. Let's go do this one then. Have enough for another Ember Fiend.
Complete.
Fine.
And see if they are going to come and help. Apparently not.
All right.
Which is okay.
Let's
I
do
got
this.
my beetles to tank for me. As you can see, the hard camps, you can solo the hard camps. It's just you would rather not want to do that unless one, you are really sure that you can do it in a pretty fast time, and you want to make sure that you do not get ambushed, right? Because that's how a lot of people die. Right now I'm going up here and they have a vision ward. I believe they're attempting to do that hard camp. Okay, and as you can see, I do not have vision here. I know they are there. They already did the hard camp.
Right.
So now I'm just pretty much getting ambushed. But I backed away really fast, and because I have such a good and high level army, high tech army, I can push them back here.
An enemy hero.
And there we go. I know I lost some beetles, but that is okay. My plan is to remax on Pyrosaurs and Ember Fiends. The Ember Fiends I already got. And let's do this this easy camp right here. Right now we're basically waiting for the next Titan fight while clearing the map as best as I can.
Let's
Got
move.
that. Let's see if they have done their camp up there. And I also...
Fine.
Right, that camp is cleared. So this is the only option. This is the neutral creeps, so to say. When everything is cleared,
The
right,
Titans have spawned.
and we have Titans.
Let's move.
Unit production complete.
Okay. I'm not maxing on Spitfires yet because I want to get my Power Sword. That's the reason I'm not really going to go to Spitfires, because I have the energy required to just max out on Spitfires. That's not my goal here. Instead, I'm going to get a Pyrosaur now, and there's another one left. That was a wasted ultimate from my teammate. Bela's got a lot of range, but right now I'm just going to use my beetles to push them out of this location. And now I have to get out of there. That's just enough for me to get my Pyrosaur out. And as you can see, they have sieged up, so I'm just releasing these with my Ember Fiends. And they're just basically going to kill this location. That is what you do when your opponent is sieging up a location. Really annoying, especially if you're That's an easy counter, and that bot is dead.
Let's move.
And everything is going really well. We're going to most likely get this title. Not really get near because I'm standing right here. Would like to kill that guy. There we go. Get some more Spitfires. It's right now. Yeah, just going to max on Spitfires. I have my high tier units. I'm also going to get an ability power for my Heat Wave and my my Pyrosaurs. Yeah, let's kill that tower. Why not? Would be ideal to get the Pyrosaur range upgrade for his ability, and we can just get it right. Iron Lung. There we go. I'm going to use these heat waves again to keep them out of there.
Let's move.
Not the most efficient hit waves I've ever used, but still, they have to back off or they just die, which is fine. Doesn't really matter which one. Now we've got the Celesta bot, and I'm just going to burn that ability on the Pyrosaur.
Let's move.
As you can see, I keep building my army and just getting them back up here. And I just want to take this tower down, and then I think we can push him. Let's see how this is going to go. I can get that heat wave, very efficient heat wave.
Let's move.
But we don't have enough, so we have to fight. Unfortunately, we almost had enough. Okay, one Pyrosaur died, which is fine. I have a lot of minerals and energy. It doesn't really matter that I can just
Hero has been slain.
remake my army. At this point, I want to get these guys back so my Pyrosaur can tank as best as he can. And remax on Spitfires.
Let's go.
The reason I'm remaxing on Spitfires and not Beetles is sort of a preferential choice, but I went with the attack damage upgrade,
A solid
and that's basically good for my Spitfires and not for my Beetles. That's another reason.
Let's do this.
Right, we're really rich at this point. Nothing can really go wrong now.
Let's go.
I shouldn't really be here doing this. I should just go back, do our medium camps, and this one as well, the easy one. My Pyrosaur got back up,
Unit production complete.
Things are heating up.
and we don't really have much more upgrades to do other than just the attack and defensive ones.
I like the way you think.
So let's just clear these out. Would like more ability power, but that's okay. Instead, I'm going to go to tech level 4. Tech level 4 is risky. I only recommend doing that when you either know what you're doing or you're really ahead. Tech level 4 gives you access to basically level 4 upgrades. This one that I cannot get, and also some
Fine.
they said some special stuff. Let's do this medium camp as well. We have that one, which
Let's do this.
we should have made a priority, but it really doesn't really matter at this point. Get my ability power, and because I'm sort of so rich, I'm going to get my magic resist up as well. That's not really needed, especially against this composition. Like, we have Avela, which is
Let's go.
more or less pure attack damage.
All right.
That I really have
An
to
enemy hero has been slain.
kill.
Fine.
Go. Didn't lose anything. That's good. And just remax with my Spitfires.
move.
Doesn't really matter if I lose Spitfires. At this point I can remake my whole army. So we're just
Fine.
waiting for the Titan.
Tech level 4 unlocked.
And we got tech level 4. Get my attack damage level 4.
Let's go.
Clear this camp as well. Now my teammate apparently wants to push or something. We can clear this out, I guess.
Unit production complete. We have destroyed an enemy tower.
Right. We're pushing, brother. Let's push. That Celesta was really unfortunate. So yeah, the enemy can attack you while you're spawning.
Enemy tower.
That can happen. Alright, let's get the physical one, and we have Titan.
We have destroyed
This
an enemy
Titan
force.
is just going to finish the game for us, and that is pretty much it. There's not much else to say. This was done with just the basic Vex hero composition. This is one way to play Vex. The other one would be to go ability power. There are pretty much two ways you can play sort of every single hero, some more than others. You can play with attack damage, or you can play with ability power. I just chose to play with attack damage because let's get out of that. Nope. Because I did not have I just had the basic set with Pyrosaurs, so only the Pyrosaurs and Ember Fiends would benefit. If I would have had some more units, then I would have gone with ability power. Okay, this Titan is pretty much down. And this will be the end of the game. These Pyrosaurs are really good at doing that. So if you see that your enemy is just building really small units with low hit points, but just overwhelming you with them, with the heat waves going, so just to push them away or kill them.
Let's move.
And let's build a Layla bot.
An enemy hero has been slain.
Fine.
This is pretty much game at this point.
Unit production complete. We have destroyed an enemy hero.
Let's go.
Has been slain.
Just some heat waves for the fun of it. Get my Pyrosaurs going on that. Pop the ulti because why not? And this is it. This was my beginner's guide with the current way of playing, which is skirmish. I hope I could teach you something, or at least help you in any way possible. So I thank you all for watching. This is Tridode, and I'll see you guys next time.